Welcome back to DiViNiTY Seekers. John Tzortzis here with the Know Thyself Journey, and I've been on my Know Thyself Journey for over 30 years. I got started back when I got clean and sober, no drugs and alcohol, back in November 1994. And when I got divorced, I had a jump start. Oh my God, I had a jump start to my Know Thyself Journey, and I learned more about numerology, Myers-Briggs, astrology, human design, all that stuff. And this is an article that I wrote about human design. It's the seventh in the series in my newsletter. If somebody signs up for my newsletter, this is the seventh series they'll get. It's called Human Design. One's blueprint was created before we were born.
Human design. One's blueprint was created before we're born. This article is...
And this thumbnail here, Hermit Opportunist 2-4 Profile Human Design, is a thumbnail that I made for a video that I made about a month ago on the Hermit Opportunist. If you want to check it out, just go to my YouTube channel and you can see it. And I just decided to show this article here because I think it's a pretty good thumbnail. And it describes, wanting to be at home and then wanting to go out and have fun, and enjoy life. So let's get started with the article.
Based on the 7th newsletter one will get when subscribed to the Know Thyself Journey newsletter. Subscribe with link below. Dear DiViNiTY Seekers, so far, I introduced one to the world of prayer, meditation, numerology, astrology, and Myers-Briggs. Next, we will enter the world of human design. DiViNiTY brought me more insight by introducing me to the world of human design. With human design, I discovered I am an emotional manifesting generator with a 2 quarters, Hermit, Opportunist profile, and my incarnation cross is the Sleeping Phoenix.
It's pronounced 2-4 Hermit Opportunist profile. All right.
I actually met one of the authors of a human design book named Chetan Parkin at an astrology convention here in Chicago in the summer of 2019. I also met a couple of my favorite YouTube astrologers there as well, the Leo King and Nadia Shah. Go to my YouTube channel, the Know Thyself Journey, and look for their playlists. With human design,
And this image, the manifesting generator, and it also says human design here, and this is actually my human design body graph chart. I made this image on Redbubble, and if you want to get this design on Redbubble for t-shirts, mugs, and coffee mugs, and more, go. I have one that's distressed. This is distressed, and I have one that's not distressed. And it says human design. You can see here my human design manifesting generator distress design found on redbubble.com. If you want to check it out, go to Redbubble. The link's down below.
my type is the manifesting generator, which means I'm very, very fast and am mostly controlled by my gut reaction. If my gut tells me to do something, then I do it. If my gut tells me no, 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 then I don't do it. Well, maybe not yet. Other people may not be like this. Others can either be manifestors, generators, projectors, reflectors, or of course, the most awesome one of all, the manifesting generator.
Yeah.
I will be talking about life as a manifesting generator on my YouTube channel, as well as on my website. With human design, one discovers their body graph, which explains one's characteristics. My body graph is above. Human design says our design was made before we were born, and when we get the chance to decondition our reality, we awaken to a reality we were meant to live. I've been telling my friends and family about human design since I met Chetan Parkin back at that astrology conference. When people discover their type, they can easily relate to what they learn about their human design. For instance, when I told my friend Dimitri about human design, he went on his phone as we were talking and discovered he was a manifestor. After quickly going over the online description, he paused and said, "Yes, that's totally me. I've been a manifestor all of my life." He totally resonated with his human design, and I bet when one discovers one's own human design, one will totally relate as well. There are several online sites devoted to human design. I'd like to recommend going to the following link to begin one's human design journey, mybodygraph.com.
Have a desire to know thyself more? book a transformational session with me, and you could book an astrology session, a numerology session, human design, and more. Check out the links below and do a one-on-one transformational session with me, John Tzortzis. Looking forward to seeing you. This is my body graph, and there's one for conscious, which is this side, and one for unconscious, which is this side, personality and design. And you see these arrows here? They're all pointing right. I am what's called a quad right, which is very unusual. There's not many people in the world that are quad rights or even quad lefts. Usually people are a mixture. This one goes left, this one goes right, this one goes left, this one goes right. And it's the way we think. And I'm very strategic about my thinking. And I'm very creative. I'm a creative motherfucker, bitch. Fucking A, man. Yeah, so my body graph, see this here? This is the sacral center, and this is the throat. And this motor 34 that goes all the way up to 20 makes me a manifesting generator, because I got a motor to the throat, they call it. And this is a G center. It's open. It's not defined. This is the root. It's open. It's not defined. And this is the will, or the heart. It's open and not defined. And basically, when it's like that, that's where I get my conditioning from. People can project onto me through my heart, through my G center, my root, and my heart or my will. And when I was growing up, I told my Uncle Peter. My Uncle Peter was like, "Why do you do drugs and alcohol, John? Why do you keep on doing drugs and alcohol?" And you know what I told him? I told him, my mind says yes, but my body says no. That's why I fucking did drugs and alcohol. My mind, I was conditioned by these fucking people that have a defined G center, a defined root, or a defined will, heart or will. And that's why I did drugs, because those motherfuckers programmed me, those pieces of shit. But now, I don't listen to them. Okay? I don't listen to them anymore. I'm deconditioned, and there's more about the deconditioning later on, so let's get going.
When one goes there, put in your name, email, birthday, time of birth, and place of birth, and one will get loads of free information concerning one's human design. One will learn about an overview of one's type, strategy, authority, as well as one's aura plus. Next, one will discover about the power of conditioning. Our type, strategy, and inner authority are reflective of how to be in alignment with our true nature, but conditioning often gets in the way of this. In one's body graph, there are open areas, everything white or not colored in.
These open areas are just what I described to you right here. This is an open area, this is an open area, the root, the G center, and the will, or the heart. They're open centers, and this is what they're talking about. And everyone's different. Somebody may have a sacral or a spleen or an emotional center, sacral, solar plexus here. This is the throat, and then we got the ajna and the ajna and the crown over here. Everyone's going to be different. So if you want to check out your body graph, go to the website.
Each open area is a receptor to conditioning, a doorway for conditioning, to enter and keep one from expressing one's authentic self. This process starts early on within our family dynamics and continues throughout life as we are exposed to the various influences of the outside external world. The conditioning we experience can be overwhelming, distort our perspective, and influence how we make decisions. However, once we are aware of this dynamic, we can use our openness in specific areas to gain wisdom. In life, rather than identifying with energetic frequencies that are not part of who we are, for most people, external authorities govern how we make decisions and how we live our lives. When we learn to go inward and choose to become our own authority, we can more easily reject the influences of the external authorities that have ruled over us since we were children. This is basically what the Know Thyself Journey is in a nutshell, and human design offers much insight into how we can know thyself better. This way, we have the knowledge and tools to make better decisions for ourselves. and move in a direction which is more aligned to our true inner values. Satisfaction is more easily attained once one gets to know the aspects of their human design. Try human design today. Dare to go on one's own journey. Go to the Human Design website below and discover how you truly tick. What one finds will be eye-opening and truly magnificent. Only the bold will dare to discover more about themselves with human design. I know, 'cause I already took this step. Peace and justice. John Tzortzis. Check out my website, www.restoring-our-world-to-paradise.com. Check out my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/@the-know-thyself-journey. Discover one's human design for free. mybodygraph.com. Book.
If you want to book a session with me, I can go over your chart. I can do that. If you want to subscribe to my newsletter, it's right over here. If you want to check out my Redbubble design, the link will be in the video below. Happy, joy, joy. Be good. Be real fucking good. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Has one taken my Know Thyself Now quiz? What are you waiting for? Take it right now. RestoringOurWorldToParadise.com, and you'll find out if you're a novice, an amateur, amateur plus, or an expert. Take it today.